everyone. Happy January 19th. Today is Monday. It is Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I hope you celebrated well, went to a parade, read a book, did something productive today. Today, we are going to talk about something that is very important to the way that you speak, and that is intonation. What's intonation? Intonation is the rising and falling of your voice to show meaning. It expresses emotion. It lets someone know when you're done talking and when you still got more to say. It shows sarcasm and so much more. Many of us don't realize this, but how you say what you're gonna say is just as important as what you say. We've all had a professor, a teacher, somebody that just spoke flat tone, monotone, and we couldn't stand that class. We didn't learn anything, not really. We had to teach ourselves really, because how can you pay attention when the person teaching you doesn't seem like they're passionate about what they're talking about? You can't. At least I couldn't. So I have some examples for you. We're going to go through these examples. I have 3 or 4 examples I'm going to go through, and in the comments, let me know, how do you interpret each of these? Now, I'm going to tell you my interpretation, like what I mean by them, but how do you interpret them? I'd encourage you to pause the video after each example and put in the comments what it is you get from what I'm saying, and then listen to what I'm saying. Tell me if you got the same thing that I intended to say. The first one, if someone says, "You're leaving," versus "You're leaving," one tells a totally different story than the other. Next example, "You're going with her," versus "You're going with her." Oh, one of my favorites. "I need this." I need this. I need this. These last two, I'm going to elaborate on. "I need you to stack these chairs." I need you to stack these chairs. You can tell at the end of the sentence how my voice rises and falls. The first one I said was passive. That was passive. That was not kind. That was nice and passive, and that is not okay. There is a difference between being nice to someone and being kind, and a lot of us are nice. We were taught to be nice our whole life. We were just nice people. We did what people said to do. We let people run all over us, and that's not right. A lot of people will say, "Well, you gotta be like that. That's how Jesus is." No, Jesus was not nice. Jesus was kind. Jesus stood up for what he believed in, and he said what he had to say, when he had to say it, how he had to say it, and he didn't sugarcoat anything, and he wasn't passive. He was very kind. He was stern, and he said what he said, and he meant what he said. The second one was authoritative, not bossy, not rude, authoritative. That's good. So many people are so afraid of being bossy and being rude. You're not being rude. If your job is to tell people to do stuff, tell them to do it. They'll get it done. A lot of women struggle with being authoritative. It's okay to have some authority. It is okay to have some authority. It's not okay to be passive, because you're just going to get pushed over and pushed to the back and pushed aside. And none of us want to be pushed, at least not in that way. What I want you to learn from this is that we are all storytellers. When we pitch ourselves in an interview, when we promote our businesses, when we stand up for what we believe in and for who we believe in, we are storytellers. You may be looking at this right now and saying, "I'm not a storyteller," but you are. You are a storyteller, and what you have to say matters, and how you say it matters. You want people to get the message that you are putting out there, not something else. You don't want people to misunderstand you and misunderstand what you're saying. You want people to listen when you speak, and you want them to want to listen when you speak. So speak with passion, speak with authority, say what you need to say, how you need to say it. It is imperative that you do. That is all I have for today. I will see you all tomorrow for more tips. Bye.